These are the most beautiful. These last 2.5 years, maybe 3 years. Hockey jerseys were the ugliest. I mean, all jerseys in sports by far. Like, not close. They do the wrong things with the striping. They do the wrong things with the. They always have to have the color on the shoulder area. That separate color that covers the shoulders. They'll have the wrong color short with it, and a lot of the, not a lot of it, but because they have the most creative logos out of all the sports, but at the same time, some of the logos are just stupid. You know, like the Columbus Blue Jackets logo, that's trash. Like, what is that? Some of the Capitals logos, I'm all for an eagle because you're representing the capital of the nation in Washington. It makes sense, but the way they drew it, that weird slant it's on, and then it barely looks like an eagle. It's like, I don't know, it don't look like an eagle. Like I said, the Columbus Blue Jackets have to be the worst. Now, over the past 2 seasons, I don't know. I thought it was because Nike took over, but they didn't, and they're still Fanatics jerseys. And then until recently, back in the day, you used to be able to get New Era NHL hats. I don't know if it's because Reebok explicitly took the licensing for it or whatever, or the contract for it. I'm not sure. Or Adidas. I don't know. It's like Adidas, Reebok, CCP, and Fanatics. But usually it has nothing to do with the hat. Anyone can make a hat. But for some reason, New Era stopped making hockey hats. You just couldn't get them. There were old ones you could get like on Mercari or on eBay. Mitchell & Ness made them, but Mitchell & Ness, it's hard to find a good Mitchell & Ness hat that fits good. They make great hoodies and they make great jerseys, but their hats, it's not that they don't fit good, it's that they don't have the part where the logo goes is like boxed and really high for some reason. Like it goes really high up. New Era obviously is the master at making hats. I'm a hat geek. Every hat for the NFL, some baseball, some basketball, and some hockey. Now, what sucks is, and I don't know if this coincides with the great jersey making, but New Era now makes, they just released it about a year and a half ago. You can get any team in New Era hockey hat, and they make really, and New Era is great. They do the right things with the colors, they do the right things with the logos, where to put the colors, where to put the right part. you know, with the make new NHL logo in the back, all that stuff. New Era is just great. You know, the greatest. And I always want it. Like I always say, I would trade every one of my NFL hats one for one if I could for hockey hats. If I could trade every single NFL hat I own one for one for my pick of the team to NHL, I would do it. Now, especially since the last 2 years of them changing the jerseys. I'll try to remember them and go through without looking at it. I did make a screenshot list, but like Ottawa, the LA Kings, who I'm playing now, that jersey is amazing, amazing. And this is where they met. The Ducks. See, because this is where hockey always messed up. And the Ducks is a great example. The Ducks have by far one of the coolest logos there is. Especially the one they use on those purple ones that they have now, the purple uniform. That Duck logo, the one from their mascot. That logo is amazing. However, they insist on using either, you know, switching the weird colors like they did with the switching from the purple, gray, and black to that weird orange. But you know, like I disagree with that. But okay, let's say keep the orange, whatever. Now your logo on your jersey for the Ducks should just be that Duck mask. That's it. The NHL has a weird obsession with putting borders behind the logos. That triangle that's behind the Duck, it ruins it. It ruins the jersey. It completely ruins it. Now, perfect example. I'm playing the Kings right now. You see the new Kings jerseys they have here. It's just the crown. They didn't do anything stupid with the shoulder, where they put the color like 3 years ago. 3 years ago, if they would have put that crown on the black and silver, which they wouldn't have. They would have normally put it on the purple one, which is stupid. But let's say they did put the crown on the black one, like 3 years ago. It would have had a border behind it. I promise you. The teams are getting great at, and only in the past 2 years, like I say, at putting just the logo and nothing behind it to take away from it. And then also to add to that, the jersey. They could have now, like, let's say they followed suit in a good way and didn't put a border behind that crown on the Kings jerseys. They would have made the jersey some weird striping or weird, just weird. Either background striping, weird, different, or a third color, or you know what I mean? Like, no, they did them perfect. It's just the black and silver. You got the black and silver. You got just the logo and gray helmets to match the little gray on their sleeve number and perfection. These LA Kings jerseys are perfection. Um, uh, and I want to give the same credit. So what's funny is the Blue Jackets, who I feel have the absolute worst jerseys in the league, because they do two things wrong. They use the I don't know the right word. I forget the word. Template, I guess, where the stripes go down the sleeve from the shoulders. That look is horrible. That's one of the most horrible looks you could do to a jersey. And there's a few hockey teams that do it, but most notably is the Blue Jackets. You know who did it too this year, and it's funny because in the midst of all these great New Jerseys, the Minnesota Wild new cool jersey that they wanted to put out has the same as the Blue Jackets, where the stripe goes down it goes down the sleeve. I hope you guys know what I'm talking about. There's like a border stripe that starts at the neck and goes all the way down the sleeve, and so like the sleeves are different colors, right? That mixed with the regular logo, that makes the Blue Jackets the worst jerseys in the league. However, they made new ones. They have that stadium version. I think it's the stadium version one. I don't know if it's a Winter Classic or a stadium version one, but they need to make it their full-time jersey. The new one with the cannon it's just a cannon, and it's just like this Kings jersey here. It's solid coloring, no stripes down the sleeve, no weird borders behind it. It's just the cannon on the front, and then solid jersey color and shorts. They're identical to these Kings jerseys right here, except they're the Blue Jackets colors, the blue and silver, and the cannon, which is amazing. The cannon is amazing. That stupid star coming, like it's coming, like it's shooting into the scene. Horrible. But they won't switch to that cannon jersey. That cannon jersey will be used only sometimes here and there. The other thing I hate is and all teams usually do this, even in NFL and NBA. They use, I think NBA actually doesn't do this, but they will not use any alternate jersey in the playoffs. Playoffs, they have to use their main jersey. The Oilers cream jerseys they put out. Now, I'm not a fan of words, letters on jerseys. I always think a logo should be there. I'm not a big fan of any jersey that writes the team's name on it. Which is why I never thought Rangers jerseys were cool. However, the Rangers made jerseys, their alternate, or I don't know if it's an alternate or if they wore them a lot this year, with the red pants and that new off blue and the cream collar. They're amazing, and I completely do not mind the Rangers letters going down the jersey. Now I like it better when their other alternate that they made last year or the year before, the dark blue one with the Rangers logo with the shield. That was amazing too. Beautiful. Just beautiful. Amazing. It's amazing, amazing. The Ottawa Senators made new jerseys this year, which are amazing. Beautiful coloring with the gold. Red's my most unfavorite color. I love all colors, but red is my least favorite. I like it when it's used right, but rarely do I like red. But anyway, the way the Senators use their red and with the gold and black, they're amazing. The Flyers stadium jerseys, the white ones, they're amazing. Because the Flyers are another team that use the down the sleeve stripe, except it's not as noticeable as Columbus's. I want a quick touch on the Oilers. Why the Oilers won't go back to this color I'm using now, the dark navy blue, so dark navy blue, with the orange stripe and the huge Oiler logo. I think this is 06 that I'm wearing now. The home and away 06 Oilers jerseys are amazing. That alternate jersey they have, where that bolt looking machinery piece, that's embarrassingly ugly. That logo's ugly. It's as ugly as the Columbus logo. I'm not from Canada, so maybe it has some kind of meaning or something, but either way, it's ugly. I don't care if that has a meaning. It's just not. It's horrible. And they have two versions of it, and it's just ugly. Now, like I was saying, their cream jerseys that they came up with this year are amazing. Amazing color placement, amazing stripe placement, all that shit. It's a shame that it just says Oilers in cursive and it's not their logo. But like I'll take it. Like with the Rangers, I'll take it. Let's see who else. Let me see who else. The Devils. The Devils Stadium jersey. Oh my God. They need to switch to that and make it just their home jersey. And then they need to make an away version of it where it's like opposite, where like the logo is white and like the logo's white, or I mean the logo's red instead of black and the jersey's white instead of red. They need to do that immediately. That red stadium jersey is so banging. For the Devils. Who else? Because there's so many. There's so many jerseys that improved. It's insane. The Blackhawks made a new all-black version. Blackhawks is one of the jerseys I don't think really needs improvement. Of course, the most beautiful jerseys are the Sharks, obviously. I don't know if I'm alone on that. I'm just a sucker for Aqua. Aqua is my favorite color. So, the Dolphins, the Jaguars, the Sharks, the Hornets, teams like that, the Mariners, all my favorites, due to them being Aqua. But the Sharks is also my second favorite team, after the Flyers, of course. The old Marlins jerseys were great until they changed it to adding a third color and making it look like Grand Theft Auto. That's stupid. I don't like them. They're okay. It's just nothing compared to the first Marlin uniforms that were just aqua, black, and silver. I'm gonna take this chance showing the replay to pull up my pictures of all the teams. Okay, so like I say, the Ducks purple jersey, where even though it has a circle behind which is a huge mistake, but they finally used that, the duck from the mascot, which is one of the coolest things I've ever seen. But they still put a circle behind it, and they changed it back to the purple, which I love. Like I said, okay, the Rangers, New Jerseys with the red shorts are amazing. The Hurricanes. The Hurricanes is one of the jerseys I normally dislike. With the hurricane indicator flag, that's just stupid. But and especially, it's such a no-brainer to use a hurricane logo. But their new away ones with the red and black hurricane, again, perfect striping, nothing on the shoulders. You know what I mean? It's white all the way down till you get to the bottom with a red and black, and then the white meeting up again at the bottom with the red and black hurricane, and then red helmets, red gloves with black in it. Perfect. The gloves matter too, and the helmet. The Sharks jersey with the fin and the aqua and white striping in the perfect spot. Even though I would have rathered a shark in the logo, I don't mind the fin. The Penguins' new yellow jerseys, all yellow with the 3 black stripes and the stripe at the bottom, perfect. Even though the Penguins really didn't need change, they're one of the most classic jerseys ever. The new Kraken jerseys are amazing. Amazing. I think they should have did something a little extra with the S, or I think that they need to actually have a Kraken, using the first graffiti S ever invented as their logo is cool with the suction cups going down the thing. I mean, I get it, but to use that S is like, that's the only S you could think of as the first graffiti S. However, the colors are amazing. I just think that either they should have put some red into that S, or they need to come up with a great octopus logo. And if there wasn't an easier animal to come up with a logo for an octopus is it. I mean, you can make amazing different octopus logos. It's one of the coolest looking creatures in the world, you know. The Red Wings. The Red Wings. Both their, I think it's Winter Classic is their, or is it Stadium, with their away white and red jerseys. Again, I wish they didn't write the word Detroit on it, but, you know, I'll let it pass. They should have put the Red Wing logo on that same jersey. I love the jerseys that have the last name in a border, and they did that for the Red Wings jerseys, and then their new red and gold ones are beyond beautiful. The Panthers jerseys are another ones that I don't like too much. I hate their ones with their two stripes, you know, but this alternate one they came up with the old school striping on the sleeve, and then for the Panther that they used to use, you know, great job. You know, so again, I want to give credit to the Oilers, cream ones. Everything about that is amazing. The fact that they use blue shorts, the fact that it has an orange stripe across the top by the neck, the only problem is that it says Oilers. Now, the way they wrote it, not on an angle and straight across, is why I say, you know, it's okay. It looks good too. Now, I could just look this up, and I'll probably get an answer, but I want to know why, what changed, who took over, because from what I see, is these are all Fanatics jerseys. Yeah, the Detroit, the Kings, the Penguins, the Devils, the Senators, the Sharks. I can't talk the Rangers or the Hurricanes or the Panthers, but I guess it looks like Fanatics took over all of them. Like I guess none of the jerseys are Reebok or Adidas anymore. I guess Fanatics took over, which is also weird to me because I didn't know Fanatics was a. Did I know that? Or I might know that. I thought Fanatics was an apparel making company, not a jersey making company. But apparently they do make jerseys. I'll have to look into that. Maybe that is the switch. Maybe Fanatics started making jerseys and instead of just apparel, and that's why all these jerseys look great. But I gotta say, hockey jerseys were always, I thought, the most inventive in like logo and animals used. But I gotta say, I don't know what the switch is, and I'm gonna look up and see if it's the reason if it's the Fanatics is the reason. But I gotta say, keep it up, and not only keep it up, make these the official jerseys that they wear, not alternates, not here and there wearing them. They need to make these their jerseys, especially the Rangers. The Rangers, that new blue, and the way whatever they did to the red. Because like I say, red is not my favorite color, but they did something to it. They matted it or something, and then the cream instead of white, you know. So and then they like powdered and matted the blue, so it's not the regular blue. And hockey always gets accused of every team being blue. Um, uh, and the Rangers is one of them that uses the same blue as, you know, half of the teams, and the Maple Leafs and Lightning use, you know, half of their same blue, you know. So I'm gonna give Rangers the #1, even though they have letters on the jersey, which would make it automatically not my favorite. But I gotta say, the way they changed the blue and red and turned the white to cream is absolutely beautiful. And another one, like I say, is the Blue Jackets. They need to immediately get rid of that star and leave that huge logo of a cannon on there with no border behind it, no circle, no triangle. The Ducks, if they get rid of that stupid circle behind the mascot's face, and you know, we don't need to see Anaheim Ducks in the circle behind it. That's so stupid. I love their use of aqua in that jersey as well. So it just needs to be purple, aqua, and that logo, and no circle behind it, and it would be great. The bigger logos are better too. Like, so the Devils having in their stadium or Winter Classic, I'm not sure which one it is, but the you know, the all red with the black and the huge, just solid black Devils logo is amazing. You know, it's amazing. The Penguins yellow jerseys with the logos bigger on the Penguin. The Red Wings golden and red one. The Red Wings is big. You know, the Kings that we just seen with the King logo. It's huge and it's by itself. Do that. You need to keep that up. But